What's up guys, it's Hydra here, and in today's video we are going over all the notes in the brand new chapter, the temple. So if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and play it because it's awesome. I really like it. IKEA's made the map too, so it's awesome. Not that Minitoon's bad at making maps, but IKEA's really good. And I really enjoy it. It's really good. And yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my way around the map sometimes. But anyways, we are going to get into the notes. So basically, we have the first note here, and it says Robbie was one of the earlier prototypes. He got into a lot of trouble, a lot. He was embarrassing out in public. Now I couldn't ask for a better friend. So by K. So basically, this is saying Kona's just saying how Robbie was getting into a lot of trouble before and doing some stuff, and now not actual stuff, but if you know what I mean. But now Kona couldn't ask for a better friend with the infection and all that stuff, and Kona's really thankful to have a friend like Robbie. So then that is by Kona. Then we have another one by Kona, and this one, it says they say you can tell a lot by just looking at them. After looking through personal records of many people, I've come to the conclusion that green eyes used to be very independent. So by Kona. So basically Kona has been studying the infected a lot, right? So Kona is saying how, like, when he studies the green eye, when he studies the people with green infected eyes, that they used to be very independent. So independent means like by yourself, and on your own. So yeah, that is something with that, and then we'll come back to another note with orange eyes. So yeah. Then here's one that doesn't really matter. I'll put it on the screen anyway, but basically it just says how to use, it's kind of like a thing to any travelers attempting to use the tunnel to the surface. This guide may be helpful. And then it cuts off later, which is kind of weird. But yeah, that's that one. Not much to it though. And then we have another note. We have 8 notes in total, technically. There's one note that doesn't really count, but I'll get to that in a little. This one is by the military base, and it says, our bombs are showing very little effectiveness against the hordes approaching outpost. And approaching outpost Echo has been silent, but we must follow our orders and wait for a signal. So a signal, guys, we've heard this before. Not going to get into it today, but you guys should know what we are talking about. And yeah, that's by the military base. Then here's one that is from Kona, and it says, looks like I dug twice in a historical hole. Twice. Well, hopefully the government doesn't find out. So I don't know why, and I don't know what the second hole was. Maybe in the alleys map, because there's a note saying, can K come out and play? And that could mean, can Kona come out and play? And Kona could have done that hole too. But this is just saying that his lab is like, he keeps digging underground in the wrong spots and finding like historical sites and stuff like that. Then here's another note that is a little more into the infection. This is from the military base, so it's kind of important. It says Patient Zero, who, if you guys don't know who Patient Zero is, it is Mrs. P. It's like for the first potion, that's she got the first potion out of anybody, because, the kind of potion. And then, so yeah, Patient Zero cannot be found. However, we've tracked down one of the first subjects who had been administered with the potion. We must act fast while the sample is still pure. So this kind of means the military must act fast before everything goes out of control with the potion. And another patient has actually been tracked down, which could be good, could be bad. We don't know who this patient is necessarily, but yeah, that is from the military base. Then for our second to last note, this one is the orange eyes note that I was talking about a little earlier, and it says now the orange ones, so that means the orange eyes. It says I've got nothing. They are all very different than the others, like very different. In the blink of an eye, they can travel a great distance, and then they can travel a great distance. They're normally seen in packs. So this is the insolence eye. That's what it means by the orange eye. I don't know if there's any infected pupil that is orange. I don't really think so. But yeah, that's what it says. And then that's by Kona. So that Kona's really studying on the infected eyes, talking about them, what they mean, and stuff like that. Then we have our last kind of note. It was found by the exit, actually, and this one's a weird one. It's not really a note. Well, it says something, and this note, it says the second is 6. So if you remember in chapter 6, the factory, there's a note found that says the first is 4. So there's some type of code. So actually, let me just explain about this really quick. It's Morse code, and this Morse code, it translates. It's upside down actually. In the picture, it translates to the second is 6. So yeah, those are all the notes. There's probably some sort of code with it or something like that. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. This should have helped you a lot. It did with me. There are 8 notes in total. If you haven't found them, that's okay. I'm reading them off to you today. Like and subscribe and turn on notifications, and I will see you guys in my next